It's my first book reviewing and it's called Tears of a Tiger, the first book in a powerful Hazelwood High School trilogy by Sean M. Draper. This book talks about there's friends, five, I think six maybe. There are different characters. They one day they went to a, you know, like how friends are. They started smoking, drinking. Then they were driving and drinking. Then one of their friends died, and the dude who was driving the car named Andy got he feels like all this is been his fault, that he's been drinking and driving. But to be honest, all of them were drinking except the one guy that died named Wabi. He wasn't drink nor smoke. He was good guy, and they were this guy Andy blamed himself for the death of his friend Wabi, because he was the one responsible for that. That's what he thinks, because he was driving and he was drunk all that. This book talks about all of his problems, how he got feel guilty when when your friend dies in an accident that you were part of it. You were the responsible of it. That's what it feels like. But I don't think he was responsible for it, because they were drinking and driving and they decided to go with it. But this guy Andy thinks this is his fault. He goes psychology, all that thing, everything. He does talk to anybody, his teachers, all that counselors, all of those guys, even his friends. He talked to them, and at the end, still he commits suicide, killing himself, because he couldn't take the pain of all that guiltiness. And everyone says you're not the only one. There were other friends in your car, but he doesn't even think that way. He commits death. I don't know, man. Already my first time. This is my first time giving things. Be aware. Don't drink and drive. Drinking and driving causes you something that you'll never ever to figure out. You may not even come back from it. Stop drinking and driving. It's very, very, very bad for your health. Try reading this book. I recommend it for you guys if you want to read. It's a really good book, and it only take me to read 3 days. I couldn't read in one day, but since I'm working my half time, I work in part time, so I was reading in my part time job. You see, this is the shop I'm here. That's where I work. I work 5 hours a day, and it only took me to 3 days, an hour a day, maybe so. It's a really good book. It's called Tears of a Tiger. I don't know if you're gonna read it, but if you read it, you're gonna read it. Get a lot of information that will help you out throughout your journey to life, like how you can prevent drinking and driving from getting into accident, all that thing. Especially alcohol is a bad thing for your life. Alcohol doesn't give you nothing. It's bad, really bad thing. That gets you killed and somewhat in another way, because alcohol is bad for your health, like in general, also in your health, your kidneys, all that is a problem for it. And smoking is the greatest, most influential thing that like half of the world smokes, I think. I believe maybe more than half, and they all ended up in lung disease, all the thing, lung cancer, which leads to again death. So try reading this book. It's really nice and cool. It has all the things you need in life, or you may need it. It might be helpful if you are in a difficult time right now. I'm in a high school right now. My last year is 2021. I'm going to be graduating. If things get better right now. Peace out.